graduated from Grove City in 2010 and currently serve as the Vice President of Development at the Heritage Foundation. I've been here for 11 years and have been in my current role for the last 4, and I'm having a blast. Being a marketing fellow for the Institute for Faith and Freedom, or the Center for Vision and Values, back when I was in school, it was a transformative experience, one of the highlights of my time at Grove City. And it was being at one of the nation's premier think tanks on a college campus afforded me an amazing opportunity to get a front row seat at how ideas are formed, papers are written, that real academic scholarly research is done on one side, and then on the other side, it was an amazing opportunity to learn how to market and get the word out and do outreach and make sure that while conservatives can have all the best ideas in the world, it doesn't matter if we're only preaching to the choir, we have to get out beyond that. And being a marketing fellow gave me the ability to learn different tools and techniques to do that. Some of my favorite memories were from the days of the Reagan lecture. So the Institute was founded in 2007, I believe, and I started on campus in 2006. I think those are the right years. And goodness, I was there for the first 4 Reagan lectures. So I got to hear from Michael Reagan, got to hear from Ed Meese, got to hear from Peter Robinson, and it was just an incredible experience being there, filling an auditorium, and hearing from these luminaries, and the way Dr. Ken Gore just interviewed those folks to learn about not just Reagan, the policymaker or the president, but to learn about Reagan as the man from people that spent time with him. Those were awesome experiences, and I think really fondly of those. It always happened in February, so the weather was just terrible on campus. It was nice to get a break. It was right around where my birthday was, which is close to where President Reagan's birthday was too, and around Valentine's Day. So it was a highlight there in the winter doldrums of Grove City to have that Reagan lecture, and it's just so cool that it's continued on, and the amazing people that Grove City is able to get for that just speaks to the reputation of what an amazing institution, Freedom's College. I have felt called since I was in high school to be involved in policy and politics. I was born and raised in a Christian home, and we talked about some policy issues and politics at the kitchen table. I don't think my parents would have described themselves as overly political, but I caught the bug. I kind of got an itch then and worked on a congressional campaign when I was in high school. I knew that I was going to help pay my own way when I went to college, and so I wanted to make a good investment and invest in something, in an education that I actually believed in, not be indoctrinated by leftists and the radical, liberal regime. So Grove City was an easy choice for me. It just checked so many different boxes, and I did a bunch of different internships while I was in school that really confirmed that calling, that I should spend my life in the policy and politics space. Being a fellow at the Institute did really cement that, and it was amazing to be a full-time student, but to pick up a job on the side, get paid for doing it, and get to exercise muscles as a student that I wasn't really in the classroom, but those are muscles that I use every day now in promoting events and getting the word out and building relationships in the work that I do at the Heritage Foundation. Those years, that experience as a marketing fellow was really formative for me. I'd make the most of it. In any task that you have, in any project, give it your all. Give it 110%. Always ask yourself when you're given a task or an assignment, is it the best possible work that you could do? So if it's a small thing or if it's a big thing, just throw your whole self at it and exhibit that really strong work ethic, really good character, integrity. Think creatively, be entrepreneurial in your thinking in whatever kind of task that you have at hand. It's an amazing experience. It's an opportunity as a fellow where the stakes are high, but they're maybe not as high as the stakes get when you're mid-career, at the end of your career. So be okay with failure too, and take risks. You'll learn a lot from those experiences, just as much as the experiences where you're successful.